I always wonder where all these people are going. Like, sometimes I'm riding and like there's just so many people on the road and I'm like, where are you guys going? Like, you're not going to where I'm going. So where are you going? Mama told me, baby, Mama told me, you guys probably recognize this view. I'm pulling out of Starbucks. I always go to the Starbucks in Northgate, so if somebody wanted to kidnap me, that's where I'm at. Starbucks, Northgate. I'm just joking. I don't know if it's a little dark in here today. I didn't want to ride with both of my lights on because I don't want to get pulled over. Because, you know, like I said, I'm the best driver in the world, and like cops just like let me do what I want to do. Because they're like, oh, she's such a great driver any other time, so we're just gonna let her do whatever she wants to do. So they let me ride with my light on. Did you know it was not illegal to ride with your light on? I used to think that growing up that it was illegal to ride with your light on, and it's not. Like, I think it's distracting is the reason why you should turn it off. It's more distracting for you and distracting for other drivers, but it's not illegal. So anyway, I am heading up to my second call for the night. My first call came in super early at like 10. I was already out at like 9 at Target, so I just went to the call a little bit earlier, so I got there exactly at 10. 10 o'clock is when the pay changes. Our pay scale changes from the evening shift to the overnight shift, and so I waited exactly till my shift started basically to go. And my second call is coming in fairly late. This guy behind me is driving with no lights on. Oh, there you go. Okay. I was getting scared. In Savannah, someone told me that there is this guy in the past. I don't know if he still does it, but he used to ride around Savannah with his lights off, and then if you flash him to make him turn his lights on, he'll like hunt you down and kill you. Like, someone told me that that's an urban legend or something in Savannah. So if you guys ever see someone riding with their lights off in Savannah, Georgia, don't flash them because they might hunt you down and get you. So yeah, so I had a call earlier tonight, and then I went home and ate something, started a movie, and now my second call just came in. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I was thinking about this during my little pause in between calls, and I have been thinking about this for like the last 2 weeks. I don't know if you guys know, I don't know if I've ever mentioned it, but I suffer with depression and anxiety. I'm a functional depressed person. I can go to work, I can interact, I can go to the movies, I can go do activities or whatever. I can function with my symptoms. Like, it's not debilitating depression for me. It's not debilitating anxiety. But sometimes when I'm by myself, the depression kind of flares up a little bit more than normal. Like, a major coping skill for me is watching TV and talking to my family if I need to, going to the movies, and going to work. Like, work is a major coping skill for me. Like, for some people, work is stressful. For me, work helps. It helps me feel better. But I was also thinking that as a therapist, I feel like you always need somebody, like a partner. Like, family is great to have, but I feel like a significant other is important in this field. Like, having somebody there to go to bed with and to wake up with and to talk to about things that you don't talk to your family about, I think that that's super important. And I don't have a significant other. Like, I don't have, you know, a husband or a partner or even like a close friend that I can confide in. I don't have that. And so, I mean, I don't bring my work home. Whenever I get off my shift, I'm not bringing that home with me. I'm not, like, after I see my patient, I leave my patient at that emergency room. Wherever I saw that patient, I leave that patient. I don't bring that patient home with me. Because if I brought home all of my patient's problems, like, I'd be insane. Like, when I lived in Georgia and I worked on the unit and I saw the same patient every day for like 5 to 6 days, it was driving me nuts. Like, it was worsening my symptoms. And that's when I realized, like, you know what, I need to step back from this. Working on a unit is probably not the best thing for me right now. I don't think I'm strong enough to deal with this. So every time I start trying to look for somebody, I start to kind of fall back into this like mode where I'm just like, you know, the person that I want to be with, I can't be with. And so because I can't be with that person, I'm just like, anybody else that I find is just like, like I don't really care that much. Like, I'm just like, you're just here, but it's not real. It's a weird feeling. I don't know if like other girls get this way or other women get this way, when it's like there's somebody that you would rather be with, and so everybody else, you just can't seem to connect with them. Like, I don't connect with anybody at all, because it's just like I feel like I'm like shut down until that person decides he wants to come back into my life. It sounds insane, but this coffee is hot. I have a super long drive, so I need to like portion out my coffee. I got a little tall one, and I had a free drink, so it kind of got wasted, because usually I try to get a grande size, and I think that getting a grande or like a venti is worth the free drink. But sometimes I don't know if I have a free drink until I get up to the window. Then I'm like, oh, I just wasted it on this tall drink. I always wonder where all these people are going. Like, sometimes I'm riding and like there's just so many people on the road, and I'm like, where are you guys going? Like, you're not going to where I'm going, so where are you going? Anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about. Having coping skills is important. Having somebody that you can bounce ideas off of or vent to, or just to clear your mind after work, is very important. So all you therapists, work on getting that person that you need in your life. Hopefully you have somebody. If not, hopefully you have a cat you can talk to. Cats listen. They're fun. So get you a significant other, a person, or a cat.